What is up, guys? Let me turn that down. I'm sitting here rigging tackle, getting ready, man. We're finally getting to an opportunity to go fish a little. So the boys are asleep. We have some family and friends in town to help Brittany with the boys. So Dad is going to sit in his buddy Ben's shop today because it's supposed to rain. Y'all have seen Ben. Me and his sons have been fishing before on here. So they're down there doing what they do at their camp, and I'm sitting in their shop because he's nice enough to let me keep my boat here till I get my shop ready for this. But anyway, we're going to put line on all the rods and reels, get everything ready for the year. And kind of just walk y'all through some of that stuff, stuff that I do, stuff that I've gleaned off of my buddies who are professional anglers, that stuff they do that they've taught me, and I figure, you know, it's worth passing along. You can see I'm watching these guys right now, Mr. Lintner there. I'm watching them fish for the red crest, so that'll give you some timing on this deal. And I'm also going to hook all my graphs and all that stuff up to my phone. So just like a maintenance day. I like doing things like this instead of going out on the water and doing it on the water. I prefer to just take a day inside, get it all done, so when I hit the water, I can hit the water running. So that's just me. It's what I like to do. But anyway, we'll go through some of that stuff, go through some of the setups of what I'm using, why I'm using it. Hopefully maybe y'all can glean some information off of it. I won't be able to show y'all everything. I am working on something with a bait company that it's gonna be really cool. Me and some friends. I'll let you pick who the friends are. They do this for a living, I don't, but I do it enough to be able to help with some of this stuff. So anyway, here we go. Gonna be some time lapse, gonna be some, you know, just kind of sit here, but we'll go through all of it. And hopefully help you guys out some. I am now working with the folks over at Rapala VMC, so I will be using mostly the Suffix Advanced fluorocarbon. I do have some braid in there too. I need to fix some braid rods up. So super excited about that, to be working with the guys over at Rapala. I've got some buddies that work with them, so it's kind of a cool deal. You know, between Jacob Wheeler, Gerald Swindle, Welcher, there's just some guys that we all share some Rapala friends and family with. So I got some of that. I got some new crickets, a few new crickets, nothing major, but mostly a lot of line because that's what I need to do now. The first rod up, and that's just because it's the first rod out of the deal, is my flipping stick. So my flipping stick, my go-to flipping stick, right here, I'll show y'all. It's the Jacob Wheeler Ducket Fishing 7.6 heavy, paired with a Jacob Wheeler Ducket Paradigm reel. These are not made anymore, but I love the reel. And I love the setup. I'm going to put 20-pound Suffix Advanced fluorocarbon on it. Down here in Louisiana, I flip a lot of wood, a lot of brush, a lot of not much heavy grass. So that's why I use fluorocarbon. No stretch, don't have to slack line them, can just kind of turn into them. But that's the first one up. 7.6 heavy action, 20-pound Suffix Advanced fluorocarbon. All right, we have got the 20-pound Suffix on board the rod. Now we're gonna rig up one of my favorite baits for springtime fishing. I'll show y'all how I rig it. Well, I can almost show you how I rig it. Can't show you everything. But I like to peg my sinkers. So these are VMC bobber stops, sinker stops, whatever you want to call them. Simple to use, just run your line through there. Then you're gonna grab it like this and pull, 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 boom. She's on, look at there. Oh, hey, come here. She's ready to go fishing. But look at there, installed. So, she's on. Next, VMC tungsten. These are 3/8. The weight that I use most of the time, I bounce back between 3/8 and 1/4. But most of the time 3/8 is what you're gonna find on mine. These are green pumpkin color. I don't know that, I've never been able to tell that color really mattered. But regardless, it's offered, so I'm using it. So put those on. And then the cool thing is, brand new hook, the VMC Redline. This is the heavy duty flipping. It's in a 3/0. Couldn't remember what size it was. Had to look at it. But these will be released at the Bassmaster Classic. So brand new, cool thing, super premium line of hooks that VMC's making. And I'm pumped to get this thing tied on and try to go cross one's eyes with it. But apparently, before I started this, I should have opened the hooks. So let me open the hooks and I'll get back with you. Really cool concept, on the hook, but the keeper so that you never have to guess what size it is. And you can just pop your hook off. You can throw it in your terminal box. You're never questioning what's what. Which if you're like me, it's like, no, those guys that do it for a living can look at it and tell, but I cannot. Flipping knot, I like to tie a Palomar knot. Now, the thing about this is you generally want the hook facing you, and I'll show you why. It probably won't work this time, but let's just watch. It should. If it doesn't, I'm gonna cut off and retie. So Palomar, super simple, very strong knot. Just double your line, come through, take that guy, come through there. You see that little loop right there? Make sure you get your loop flipped over to get rid of any unnecessary tension. Wet it really good and just come on down with it. And now, boom. So the reason I tie it like that, I'm gonna do it before I do this tag end on it. Hold on, let me get everything pegged down. So you gotta think, when you're pulling the hook, bass like this, you set the hook, you want it to come like that. If you tie it the other way, it'll be turned around. So straight up and down, good to go. Boom, set the hook, boom, right in the fish's mouth. Good to go. See? Boop, boop, boop. Good to go. Now I'm gonna put a cricket on it. I can't show you the cricket just yet, but in time, I will be able to show you the cricket. And I think y'all are really, really, really gonna like it. What I can tell you is they are in this box. What I can't tell you is how I organized it. That's the fun part, right? That's him, right there. All right, we're gonna put him on. Boom. One rod done. Bring on the rest. All right, one of the most popular baits made now, consumed, whatever you want to call it, ChatterBait. My ChatterBait setup. Right here. Ducket Fishing 7.3 Jacob Wheeler series rod, medium heavy, paired with a Ducket Paradigm reel, 14 pound Suffix fluorocarbon, and that's pretty much it. I'll throw any size chatterbait on this rod. I use 14. I know that some people use 17, but I use 14 because I like to make a little longer cast, and it's a little easier to like skip and with a smaller line for me. I'm not saying that's the rule. I'm just saying my personal experience, a little bit smaller line than like a 17 or something like that. It's easier for me to skip, easier for me to control, and I can make longer cast if I need to. So that's why I use this. Now one of the problems with using smaller is you have to retie often, because this cricket gets bit a lot. So you got to retie often, but as long as you remember to retie, you're good to go. But let's get it rigged up, and I'm going to show you my favorite springtime chatterbait. All right, one of my favorite vibrating jig colors for the spring, green pumpkin purple with a shad style trailer on the back of it. Can fish it a little deeper around grass. I found that shad style trailer actually looks more like a bluegill than using like a green pumpkin trailer to match it. So that's why I use that. If you watched our Gross Savon video, I caught a lot of fish off of that dude right there. And it's one that not a lot of people use, so I think it gives fish a little different look. And you know, there's chatterbaits thrown every day on every pond in every state. So if you can do something a little different to kind of make yours do something a little different, get a bite. But that's it. I have caught a lot of fish off of that cricket right there. Another go-to spring bait jig, flipping jig, crawl trailer. Look at there. I like a little orange personally. Crawfish. Boop, boop. I put it on a 7.4 heavy quantum rod, 20 pound line. I didn't figure we need to really go over that. S3 high speed reel. Just see, I got a smorgasbord of rods, but that's my second rod rig. He will get bit. Believe that. All right, still rigging. Another one of my favorite springtime techniques. Pardon me, it is not the summer. Square bill cranking. This is a new OG Rocco, designed by my buddy Ott Defoe. I like to throw it on a 7.2 medium heavy cranking Jacob Wheeler Ducket rod, paired with an H2O Express Ethos HD reel, 6.1 ratio. I like that because I can reel like normal. I don't have to think like slow down or nothing like that. And I've got 10 pound Suffix Advanced fluorocarbon on it. I will also throw jerk baits on this rod. It's kind of a workhorse, can do a lot of different things. But I love this thing, I think. I mean, I'm gonna go hopefully try it out soon enough. But looks good, feels good. Everything in the shop test passes inspections. So we still working. We got like 6 or 7 done. We probably got that many more to go. Let's just keep on going. We're on the last one we're gonna do today. This is gonna be like my workhorse rod, 12 pound test. I can do a lot of different things with it. I can crank, throw a trap, I can throw a little like shaky head, I can throw a Nico rig if I need to, I can, you know, you name it. I can throw any chatterbait, freaking anything on it. It's kind of just a utility rod, so if something happens real quick and you break something off or need, you know, get in a hurry, like, you got one always ready that can do whatever you want. So pretty much, about the only thing I wouldn't do with it is flip. But I'd throw any Texas rig. I mean, it just doesn't matter. So on a medium heavy rod like 7-1, medium heavy rod, kind of an all-purpose rod you can do anything with. So this is, you can even throw a jerkbait on it. Throw a plopper if you want to. You can do all kinds of stuff. So I always keep one of these ready to go, and then we're just gonna start putting stuff away, and we may even go down to Ben's Pond and test out it. Well, we pretty well made a day of it now. See, it's getting dark out there. But we got everything. We got trash boxes. I gotta find one little place for those and give those away to some folks. But we're pretty much almost ready for the water. Like when I say ready for the water, I mean like having all my stuff in here. I still got some more, but I got a lot of it, and I kind of got a system in place now, so I kind of have an idea of where I want everything. So hope you guys like this. We did sneak off, catch us a few. So there's a nice one. Look at there. Right where you think he'd be. Whoa, did he ever eat that thing? Pretty one. Probably 2 1/4. So, but anyway, hope you guys like this. If you want to see more videos like this, let us know. Thank y'all so much. We'll see y'all next time right here. We're out.